Phew! I finally finished editing. It's already 1600 hours. My name is Hiraka Koyo. I'm a YouTuber that makes cooking videos. I cook outside using a steel pan in the countryside. This kind of video ended up becoming pretty popular, and I've gained a lot of subscribers recently. I didn't notice because I was wearing headphones, but it's raining pretty hard outside. The weather forecast was saying that it would rain from lunch, but I didn't think that it would be this bad. Oh, I should probably go check the window on the first floor. It was leaking a little the last time it rained really hard. This house is getting pretty old after all. Still, it's the house that Mom and Dad left for me, so I have to take care of it. Phew, there's no water leaking in from the window. What? What I ended up finding wasn't water leaking into the room, but a girl who was drenched sticking to the window. What the hell is happening? Wait, who is she? I don't know who she is, but I should probably hand her a towel or something at least. I cautiously decided to open the window. Who are you?
I'm Mizuta Wakaba.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. My name is Hiraka Koyo. So you were sticking to the window. Did something happen to you?
I'm sorry, I rung the doorbell, but nobody came, so I decided to go to the window.
Oh, I see. I wanted to focus, so I had headphones on. I didn't notice the doorbell at all.
I'm sorry, were you busy working?
Yeah, I was working, but I already finished, so it's okay.
I see. I'm really sorry to bother you, but could you sell me an umbrella? I tried to find a store nearby, but I couldn't find anywhere nearby.
Yeah, there aren't really any stores nearby here. The closest grocery store is over 2 kilometers away, and the other stores are all near the station. I'll get you a towel, so come in and rest for a bit.
Wait, but...
You're absolutely drenched. I can't leave you like that. Just give me a moment. I hurried and grabbed a towel.
I'm really sorry.
It's no problem at all. Her clothes are soaked too, so I should let her shower and put her clothes in the dryer or something. But it must be creepy if a guy she's never met asked her to shower. You can stay here and rest as long as you need to. I can lend you a dryer, so start off by drying off your hair. You can come talk to me when you decide you want to leave. It takes over 30 minutes to walk to the station from here, so I'll give you a ride there. Oh, I'll also give you an umbrella for when you get off the train. What? I'm sorry. Did I say something weird? Oh, yeah. I guess it must be scary to get a lift from someone she just met.
That's not it.
He continued to cry for a while, and by the time she stopped crying, the rain had almost stopped too.
I'm sorry for crying like that all of a sudden. I've calmed down now.
It's no problem at all. Don't worry. I'm glad that you've calmed down.
Yeah, thank you so much. Would it be okay if I stayed here a little longer?
Of course it's okay. The rain has weakened, but it's still raining after all.
Thank you.
A few hours passed, and the rain completely stopped. However, Mizuta didn't seem to want to leave. Mizuta? Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah? What is it?
It's not like I want to kick you out, but how long are you planning to stay here?
You told me I could stay here as long as I wanted to, right?
Well, I kind of meant that you could stay here till the rain stopped. However, you were crying earlier, so you must have a reason. Okay then. You can stay here as long as you need to. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna make dinner. You wanna eat too?
Thank you very much. I'd love to help you out.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. How old are you, by the way?
Me? I'm 24 years old.
So you're 4 years older than me then. You don't have to speak so politely to me, as I'm much younger than you.
Okay then. I guess that would be easier for me.
Also, you can call me Wakaba from now on. I prefer being called Wakaba. I'll call you Kyoyu from now on as well.
I'm glad she seems to have cheered up, but she's closing the distance between us really fast. I guess she was really down when we first met, and this is her usual self? Okay then, I'll call you Wakaba from now on. The two of us decided to start making dinner together.
Whoa, Kyoyu, you're amazing at cooking.
Thank you. I actually work in the field, so that's why.
Are you a cook then?
Not exactly. I actually have a cooking YouTube channel.
Oh, I see. So that's why you seem to know what you're doing.
Yeah, but you seem to be pretty good yourself, too.
Do you cook usually? I live at home with my parents, so I help my mom from time to time. I plan on moving out once I graduate college, so I'm practicing how to cook.
Oh, I see. I had no idea that you were a college student.
Yeah, I'm currently on my summer break, but I go to Yuki University.
I see. So you must be pretty smart then.
Not at all. It was the only place that I could attend from home and had the course that I wanted to study, so that's why I studied so hard to get accepted.
I see. So you must have studied very hard. Yuki University is around 2 hours by train from here. So that must mean her house is pretty far from here too. We cooked dinner together and decided to eat.
Thanks for the food. It tasted so good.
I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. I should probably ask her to go home soon. Her parents are probably going to be worried about her too.
Kyoyu, would it be okay if I asked you to give me a ride in your car then?
Of course it's okay. I'm glad she's decided to go home herself. We headed towards the station.
Okay then, could you just wait for me a little bit then?
Huh? She told me to wait and headed to the store instead of the station. 5 minutes later.
I'm sorry for making you wait. Let's get going then.
Huh? I thought you were gonna get the train home.
Of course not. I was just buying some things that I needed.
Wait, what? Are you planning to stay the night at my place?
Yeah. You told me that I could stay for as long as I wanted.
Are you for real? I don't think you can stay forever. Your parents are gonna be worried about you, right?
They'll be okay. I'm also an adult already.
Okay, then. I guess you can stay until you feel satisfied then. I guess I was the one that told her that she could stay as long as she wanted.
Are you for real?
Why are you acting so surprised?
Well, I thought that you'd tell me to go home.
Although, I do think that you should go home, but it doesn't seem like you want to go home.
You're right.
You can stay then. There's a spare room you can use too.
Thank you so much.
The two of us headed back home without really talking that much. You can use this blanket. I have some work I want to get done, so you should relax. You can use the shower if you'd like to.
Thank you. I forgot to ask you this before, but do you live in this big house alone?
Yeah, it used to be my parents' house, but they both died already.
Oh, I'm sorry for asking.
It's okay. You don't need to worry. I lost my dad when I was in middle school to an illness, and I lost my mom 3 years ago.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, you can stay here as you please.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, and I'm actually enjoying living with someone else too.
That's good to hear.
All right, I'm gonna do some work and go to bed for today. Good night. I went back to my room and focused on getting some work done. The next day... Oh no! I fell asleep while I was working! We kind of finished talking a little awkwardly yesterday. I wonder if she managed to sleep well. Huh? I can smell something good.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Did you manage to sleep well?
Yeah, I managed to sleep really well.
That's good to hear.
I just finished making breakfast right now. Please, go ahead and tuck in.
Whoa. Thanks for making breakfast for me.
Yeah, you've done so much for me. I wanted to at least do the housework to pay you back.
Thanks. But I'm able to do the housework too, so you don't need to stress about it.
Okay, got it.
All right. Let's start eating while the food is still warm.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Thanks for the food. Oh, this egg tastes really good.
That's great to hear. I'm glad you like it.
I'm also glad that she seems to have cheered up.
Once we're done eating, I'll start cleaning and I'll also take the trash out. Please let me know the days in which the trash gets collected.
Okay then. I kinda let her stay over without thinking about it, but this feels like we're newlyweds.
Kyu, you seem to be daydreaming. Is everything okay?
It's nothing. Don't worry.
Okay then.
Wakaba did most of the laundry and the other housework from then on. 3 days went by, and it started to feel very natural living with her. Huh? I wonder who it is. I'm sorry, Wakaba. Could you go get the door for me?
Yeah, okay. Wakaba, I came here to share this with you. Huh? Oh, my name is Mizuta, and I'm living here temporarily. I don't mean to be rude, but who are you? Oh, my name is Satuo. I'm his next-door neighbor, although our houses are pretty far apart. So, are you Kyoyu's girlfriend then? You really are beautiful, aren't you? I'm not his girlfriend, but I've been living with him for a little while. Oh, I see. He really is a lucky guy, isn't he?
Oh, Mrs. Sato. What's the matter?
I made a lot of soap, so I brought some over for you.
Thanks as always.
It's no problem at all. Anyway, your girlfriend is really beautiful.
Oh, she's not my girlfriend though.
You guys don't have to be so shy about this. I think you guys are perfect for each other.
Mrs. Sato stayed and talked to Wakaba for what seemed like an eternity. I'm sorry. Mrs. Sato has been my neighbor ever since I was really small, and she's really friendly.
It's okay. I was a little surprised, but I kind of liked talking to her.
Is that so? That's good to hear.
Yeah, and also... Did you hear what she said about us? She said that it looks like we're a couple.
You don't need to worry about the things she said about us.
Oh, do you not like the fact that we've been seen as a couple?
It's not that I don't like it.
Then I don't understand why you try to deny it. How about we just live here together forever?
Wakaba, you know we can't do that.
Why, though? Do you hate me or something?
Not at all. I actually really enjoy living with you. And I'd like to keep living with you like this.
Well, then I don't see what the problem is.
Well, you haven't figured out a solution to your own problems yet. I tried to avoid bringing it up, but I'm guessing you've got some unresolved business with your parents.
Why do you know that?
Well, I guess it's because I had a similar situation as you during college. Hey, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I'd be happy to listen to you if you want to talk about it.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened, but please don't laugh.
Okay, sure.
My parents got a divorce from each other about a month ago. I decided that I would stay and live with my mom, however, I felt weird living in the house without my dad. His room had become a storage room, and the nameplate to our house had changed. Even now, I become really sad when I think about it. I got really upset, and I kept on having arguments with my mom. That's why I decided to leave my house, and I took the train to a place that I had never been before. Once I arrived here, I was just aimlessly wandering around.
I see. So that's why you were here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a stupid thing to do, right? I'm already 20 years old.
Actually, I don't think it's stupid. I've done something similar in the past before, too.
Really? You mentioned that you'd been in a similar situation to me in the past. Have you done this in the past?
Well, it wasn't exactly the same. There was a period of time during college when I was really unsure if I was going to do YouTube full-time or find a regular job. I aimlessly went on a trip all by myself a couple of times. Back then, I was going to a college out of state, and I was living by myself. I barely saw my mom at all. I didn't want to talk to her about it either, as I knew she would be against me becoming a YouTuber.
So, even you had a time where you were lost.
Yeah, but I kind of regret it. I don't regret the fact that I became a YouTuber. I actually take pride in what I do. However, my mom died in an accident before I could tell her my decision. To this day, I still think that I should have just gone to my mom and talked about everything.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's not a bad thing to feel lost like you are. However, I want you to go and talk to your mom about your feelings while you still can. Once she dies, you won't be able to talk to her, even if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're right. However, I don't think it's gonna make a difference even if I talk to her. Even if I tell her how sad and upset I am about Dad being gone, it's not something that can be changed.
Actually, I don't think that's the case at all. If it's really something that you feel strongly about, I'm sure your mom will listen to you very seriously.
Yeah, you're right. I'll try. However, if we get into a huge argument again because of it, would it be okay if I came back here?
Yeah, of course. You're welcome here.
Thank you so much.
I immediately drove Wakaba to the station so that she could head home. I felt sad that she was leaving, but I couldn't tell her to stay after convincing her to go home. 1 month later, I wonder what happened to Wakaba after that. I wonder if she was able to make things right with her mom. Well, she did say that she'd come back here if things didn't go well. The fact that she hasn't come back must mean that she's getting along with her mom. I guess I'll grab something to drink and get back to work. Wait, what? Wakaba?
I came back.
I have no idea what you're saying from the other side of the window. What happened, Wakaba? Did you get into a fight with your mom again?
Actually, that's not the case. although we did get into a lot of arguments this past month.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I told her all of my feelings when I got back, and we forgave each other. However...
Wait, what? You were living with a guy that you had just met? Do you not realize how dangerous that is?
Wait, but he was a really nice guy.
That's not the problem.
I think that your mom is actually right.
So you're gonna take my mom's side in this?
Well, not exactly.
I see. Oh well, I don't really care about that right now. In the end, I managed to convince her that you really were a nice guy.
I see. That's good to hear then. So, what brings you here today then?
Do I have to have a reason to come here then? I actually really enjoyed living with you.
I really enjoyed living with you too. I kinda hoped that I could be with you forever.
Oh, so you felt that way too?
Yeah, of course I did.
Thank you so much. However, it's not possible to be together forever, right?
Huh? Well, I guess so.
Kyo, I feel like you're misunderstanding something. I meant that my college is starting again soon, so I'll only be able to live with you on the weekends.
Huh? Oh, so that's what you meant.
I thought that you'd be more happy to hear that. It was really difficult to convince my mom about this, you know. It took me a month to convince her to let me stay over with you.
I'm sorry. I was just a little surprised. There's something very important that I wanted to say to you too.
Huh? Something important?
Yeah. Wakaba, please go out with me.
What?
Well, we should start dating before you stay over at my place. There are steps to a relationship after all.
I don't think steps matter, as I stayed the night with you on the day we met.
Yeah, that's true. Then maybe I didn't need to ask you out.
Wait, you do. I was just a little surprised and couldn't hear what you said. Could you tell me again?
Well, that's a little embarrassing, but yeah, I'll say it again. I love you, Wakaba. Please, would you go out with me?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to go out with you.
We started dating on this day. The start of our relationship was very unusual, but I'm sure that we're gonna have a very happy future together.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.